Do you know that you can buy global equities from anywhere in the world, like practically anywhere in the world, as long as you have a phone and access to the internet? Find out how in this video. Hello, my name is Ola, and on this channel, I explain personal finance, investing, and the economy in simple English. And today we'll be talking about how to invest globally. Like, to be honest, if you have a phone and access to the internet, you can practically invest in most top exchanges. Today, I'll be talking about various apps. Like, I'll recommend 3 apps that you can use to invest in global stocks from wherever you are in the world. Now, the first app I'll recommend is Trading 212. And so let's talk about Trading 212. What are the fantastic things about Trading 212? It's easy to download. Open an account, upload your details, and you'll do a verification. The only thing I've found is that the verification can take a while, right? But it will get done. And then the minimum amount you can invest with is $1. Now, if you are actually investing and not trading, like you're actually just there to buy and hold, then it's free. There are no commissions on your stock investments and your ETFs, right? Now, what assets does it give you access to? It gives you access to commodities, cryptocurrencies, US stocks, UK stocks, real estate investment trusts, and it's quite broad, right? And it's really fantastic. You can actually get access and buy stocks from different countries, or even buy commodities like oil, right? You can trade commodities on that platform, and you just fund your account and go from there. In fact, you can fund with whatever currency that as long as you open your account, whatever currency that you are in, it will transfer. It would exchange it for you to USD. But in terms of ease of payments, I found it one of the best because it accepts card payments. However, card payments are free up until you cross the 2,000 euro line, where it becomes like 0.7% of the value that you are funding your account with, which is fair compared to others, really. And there's no withdrawal fee, which is also good. But some do charge withdrawal fees, right? So 2212, the best thing for me is the access that it gives, regardless of where you are in the world, and no commissions. And it's quite an easy and a user-friendly platform. All you need to do is download the app, open your account, fund your account, and start investing. It also does some little bit of technical analysis, not the best in the world, but it works. Like, it's stable. If you understand what you're looking for, you can get your information. Of course, Trading 212 is a UK company, and it's regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and you have insurance up to £85,000. So bear that in mind. The second app I'll recommend is an app called Bamboo. They have a slightly different structure from Trading 212. Bamboo is an app, and they are basically, think of them like the front end of two brokers. So Bamboo gives you access to Nigerian and US stocks, right? But what they have is, like, they have partners for the Nigerian stocks, and they have stockbrokers for the Nigerian stocks and stockbrokers for the US stocks. It's quite easy to fund one business day. But then there's deposits and withdrawal fees for your money, right? I found that quite ridiculous, especially when you're using your card, which is like supposed to be real time, and then they will charge you $58 to fund your account, which sounds quite ridiculous. But then if you have Naira, you can exchange your Naira at black market rate, makes a lot of sense. And you can also buy Bitcoins on the app. So it's actually a global app, and you can access it on your phone. There are no limits in 2021, right? You don't have any excuse. But of course, I'll use them for my US stocks, right? Not for buying Nigerian stocks. Why? There are so many local players I could do that with no point going through the hassle of funding and blah, 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 right? It's more seamless to stay with a local company. So Bamboo is the next app to consider, and it's quite user-friendly. You should check them out. Now, the third one that I would recommend is called Pathfolio. As with the other 2 apps, just go on Apple Store or Google Play Store and download the app. It's that simple. Upload your details and you're good to go. I actually feel like the Pathfolio app is the most user-friendly of all the 3 I recommended, and they're quite efficient. The only glitch or the only thing I did not like is the fact that funding your account takes like 1 to 5 days. It's quite slow. So you really need to plan. You can't just say, oh, I need to buy this thing. Oh, I have money. I want to buy this thing today. At this price, it looks good, right? No, 1 to 5 days. And then you pay a premium if you want it to hit your account immediately. I think 1 to 5 days is quite, we're in 2021 now. How about think about it? But then it works in terms of execution. It grants you access to US stocks, ETFs. It also gives you access to cryptocurrencies, so it's really up to date, right? You can have a wallet where you fund and you leave your money when you're ready to invest. You buy, and then when you're ready to sell, you sell and it drops in your wallet, right? So it's quite seamless. What of note is that Bamboo and Pathfolio appear to have the same stockbroker in the US that they're partnering with. So basically, they're providing the same services, just different names on the platforms. That's what it looks like from here. Disclaimer from here. So they have the same terms. I'm actually looking through it and I'm thinking, I don't know why Pathfolio is taking 1 to 5 days. Maybe to push their same day transaction fee, right? But they both work. They both work. They both work and they are quite efficient and easy to use. Now, before we we're all thinking, how do you invest abroad? Things seem to be happening. US stocks, how do you have access to it? Blah, blah, blah. But the world has come to our phones. If you have a phone, you are global. The only thing that is stopping you is your mind and your desire for knowledge and information. Now, after you have figured out how to buy stocks, you need to know what stocks to buy. You need to understand the economy. You need to learn. Like, don't throw away money that you've worked hard for on the back of gambling, because when you just throw money into something you don't understand, you're literally just taking a gamble, right? So let's not do that. Let's have our education and our baby steps. If you want to know about stock markets, if you want to understand how to buy stocks, if you want to have a community of people that will guide you and bump ideas in decision on what stocks to buy and when, I have a community, an investment club. I'll drop the details in the description box. You can check out the link. And if you want, you're welcome. Trust this was useful. Don't forget to subscribe. I talk about money. I talk about investing. I talk about your personal finances and how the economy affects it all. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. And don't forget that there are 2 things you can't outsource: your health and your finances. You literally have to engage.